You guys know the drill. Grab your beverage of choice. I got lemon water as usual. Oh my god, I drank and I didn't cheers you. That's so rude. Cheers. We got some bridesmaidzilla, bridesmaidzillas. So they're bridesmaids that act like bridezillas. Okay, so we got a post on Instagram. Came to a batch party a day early at a different hotel. We didn't want to hang out with the bride. Oh my god. Someone wrote, LOL, wow. Why are you even there trying to fake celebrating the bride? Like, that's so much worse. I would rather you look me in the eyes and say, yeah, I don't want to be at your bachelorette and I don't want to spend time with you. Like, just rip the band-aid off and be brutally honest with me. Then fake it and show up and then like make a joke about it on social media. Not me, but my best friend's bridesmaids were supposed to pick her up when she returned from visiting family the day before the wedding, to go out and celebrate at some bars, then to head to a hotel, while us groomsmen and groom hung out at their apartment. After being 30 minutes late, they called and asked her to pick them up from a bar. They had all gotten drunk without her. Then at the hotel, all the bridesmaids passed out and slept in the beds, while she had to sleep on a trashy, uncomfortable couch. The next day at the wedding, they didn't help set up or anything. All the groomsmen were demanded by the mom of two of the bridesmaids to clean up the entire wedding ourselves while they all got drunk. These are not your friends. And that makes me really sad that you have to find that out through an experience like your wedding, which is supposed to be magical and happy. But these are not your people. They're not your friends. They don't have your best interest in mind. That's really sad, but we all go through those life lessons. Am I right or am I right? Not me, but my best friend, before we were best friends, okay, had a horrible maid of honor who was cheating on her own husband with the photographer. This is an episode of Jerry Springer. The night before the wedding, one of her bridesmaids had a delayed flight, so she didn't get in until the morning. The other stayed in her husband's hotel room, and her maid of honor stayed with the photographer and left the reception early with him too. So she spent the night before the wedding completely alone because the two people that were there couldn't stay away from their lovers for one night. I wish I had been close with her back then so she wouldn't have to go through that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I would, if my best friend was like, oh, on, you know, the night before the wedding, you don't see the groom if that's what they choose to do, and she was like, want to have a sleepover and snuggle the night before my wedding? Yeah. Like, let's get PJs, let's get snacks, let's watch like old throwback fun girly movies. Are you kidding me? I can see my man tomorrow. Girls, do better. Y'all need some better friends. Bridesmaidzilla can't accept she's not maid of honor. Insists bride is lying about her relationship with real maid of honor and thinks it's because she is hot. That's a lot of nonsense drama happening, but this is the kind of petty stuff that I like to read. They sent a GIF, whatever you want to call it. I like you, but you're crazy. You know it's true. You so don't talk to her every day like you do to me, LOL. You just said that, so I would understand why she's your maid of honor, which I still don't, but it's your wedding. It was just a TikTok, LOL. But I'm right, aren't I? I mean, screw the TikTok, but I know what I'm saying. I might take blank as my +1. We will see if we both act right until then. Is that really why you didn't answer the phone earlier? Are you serious? No, I was busy. But I like how you don't admit I'm right. Girl, just give it up. She's avoiding it because it's silly. I don't feel like it should even be an argument or the topic of discussion. Arguing about it just makes me feel negatively about my wedding. Oh, shut up. Why do I even have to prove it to you how much I talk to anybody? That's crazy. Girl, I'm just saying you made that up, you weirdo. You didn't have to say that at all. I know you don't want me next to you because I'm hot. Oh, she thinks she's hot. Oh my god, she's like, you don't want me standing next to you at the altar because I'm too hot. But so are you. And you're fit. I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed that way. For you to just feel like you had to make up a lie about talking to her every day and being as close to her as you are to me. I don't want you next to me because you are hot. What the F? Are you effing kidding me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, why else would you make that up? I just can't right now. This is crazy. There's no need. I don't have to make up anything. I'm gonna talk to you later. I need to process this. You literally did though, lol. Okay. Honestly, I think this girl needs to be cut from the wedding party. This is crazy behavior. This is insane. The fact that you think you're hotter than me and that's why I don't want you standing next to me at my wedding, like as if I'm not insecure that you would outshine. Girl, I ain't worried about you, okay? I'm gonna look fire on my wedding day and I'm marrying the love of my life. So I don't care even if I looked like a freaking troll. I'm getting married. He loves this troll. That's it. I am bridesmaid shaming. So this former bridesmaid of mine, let's call her Sarah. Her and I had been friends for many years and we've talked at length for a long time about our dreams for our weddings. I get engaged and she is so happy for me. We get to plan and talk and do all the stuff that besties do. Anyway, let me preface this story by saying I am not a demanding bride nor a demanding friend. I respect boundaries, I respect different perspectives, and I totally understand when money is an issue. That being said, she bailed on everything. She didn't want to buy her dress, so I bought it for her. She didn't want to pay for hair, $40. She didn't want to pay for makeup, and I get that one is pricey, but I even offered to chip in if it was something she'd want. She couldn't take a day off for girl planning brunch. Mind you, she only works front desk at a damn Pilates studio. She couldn't answer a single text in our group chats. 0 suggestions, 0 participation, and 0 effort. Meanwhile, we were all planning for the batch party, still exceptionally reasonable on price, and she says she can't go because of money. I was slightly frustrated, but okay, I had 2 other girls who were tight on money, so why would I try to force someone to spend what they don't have? The difference between her and the other girls? 2 days later, she booked a trip to France. The plot thickens. The next day, she went on a shopping spree at Anthropologie and Sephora, both expensive as F, so true, and then has the audacity to cuss me out and tell me I'm selfish and completely out of line when I call her out. I told her I was obviously done because a friend wouldn't show such little interest in such a huge event and would at least attempt to be there for me, and she of course kept spewing absolute hatred and nonsense. The weekend of the bachelorette party, she was in the Bahamas as well. I'm glad this all happened and I'm glad she's gone. Nothing was ever good enough for her. Nothing was ever going to happen unless it was on her time and someone else's dime. I walked down the aisle on Saturday and I am so thankful. I will be following some of the most supportive and badass women I know. Bye, Sarah. Absolutely. This is how you do it. If you are not getting the love and support you deserve in the process, they don't deserve to be standing there at that day. And honestly, they'll probably ruin it. They'll probably ruin your day because you're going to be like harboring all of those thoughts and feelings, you know? It's a simple, they always say this about relationships. If they wanted to, they would. That goes for friendships as well. If she wanted to make your day special and to be there through the process, she would. It's simple. I understand money, but there's other ways to support someone through that time without spending a lot of money. Groomsmen plans to propose at bachelor and bachelorette party. Group is split on whether or not it's okay. Comments are all bashing the bride for not being completely on board. I don't think she's wrong to feel a little upset though. What's supposed to be a bachelor party is going to turn into an engagement party. Okay, we see the posting. So I have a little dilemma. We are going to have my bachelorette and my fiance bachelor party in Vegas in May. I found out today that one of the groomsmen is going to propose to one of my bridesmaids while we are there celebrating for batch parties. The rest of my bridesmaids are mad about it, and I'm not quite sure how I feel. I don't want to be a bridezilla, but also I feel like the focus will shift to them when we're celebrating us. Help. And then someone wrote, maybe you guys could all be happy for them? Seriously, this is interesting. I'm curious to know what you guys think. I understand both sides. I've never had a wedding or a bachelor. Like I might feel differently if I had. So let me know what you guys think. A mean bridesmaid picked it apart before the bride could see it. This is the only pic I took. A cake. Those look like onions. Are those meant to be onions? That's not the point of the story, but I'm just looking at the cake and those kind of look like onions. That was the first thing I saw. Anyways, a mean bridesmaid picked it apart, like as in, like physically picked it apart before the bride could see it? Oh, so she ruined the cake before the bride saw it. So the only way the bride gets to see her wedding cake all done up and pretty is by, here's your picture. Well, that's just terrible. I would never touch a wedding cake if it's not my wedding, like ever. Just cause I'd be like, not my cake. Laid back wedding in the summer. The bride wore a tank top. I don't know how to say that. And I'm not even gonna say it because I'm gonna butcher it and y'all are gonna come for me and be like, ah, you're stupid. Her friend asked what her wedding dress would be and the colors. So she showed up wearing the same thing. You're kidding. I'm assuming the bride's the one holding the flowers, and then her friend wore the exact same outfit. That's like, hey, even if you wore a similar color palette is one thing, but this same outfit, that's a very laid back wedding. Who says you need an expensive wedding? I could get married wearing this. I have pajama shorts on. That is how I live my life. It's all business up here and it's party down there. I chose my best friend of 16 years to be my maid of honor. Big mistake on my part, as she has a strong personality, can be very controlling, and is studying to be a lawyer, so she believes she can never do wrong. Sounds like a joy. About 4 months ago, my fiance and I were thinking it over and decided it'd be cheaper and easier to just have a backyard wedding to save some money. Love that. As we were due to spend at least $16K at our current venue. Oh my God, I'm never getting married. I told my maid of honor about it, thinking she'd be supportive, but instead she just crapped all over the idea. She called it trashy and a glorified graduation party. Thinking it would do no harm, I asked her mom if it'd be a possibility for us to have the wedding in her backyard. Due to liability reasons, she declined. That's fair. The next day, my maid of honor confronts me and calls me a crappy person and selfish for going behind her back and asking her mom. They don't have the best relationship, but they still talk every now and then, and I really thought it wouldn't be an issue. I apologized over and over to my friend while she repeatedly told me I was stupid and didn't know how to use my effing brain and didn't know what I was doing. I finally ended the conversation by basically kicking her out of the wedding party. We're now getting married in 3 months on the beach in Florida with a small set of close friends and family. Either my friend doesn't know or she does and hasn't bothered to confront me about it. I've only spoken to her since our fight a few months ago to wish her a happy birthday, and she was a complete dick to me. Sad to say, I lost one of my best friends over my own wedding because I didn't agree with her, and she called me the selfish one. I feel like this is not friendship ruining. Why? Listen, okay, you did something that you didn't think would hurt her feelings, and it did, and you apologized over and over and said, oh my God, my bad judgment, I shouldn't have done that. I'm so sorry. What's the problem? Why are we ending a friendship? Surely we can work this out. Surely we can let her do whatever the heck she wants on her wedding. If she wants to get married in an alley downtown, I'm there. You do you, girl. Like, I'll be there. I chose my sisters, which was the biggest mistake. Oh, no, I'm so excited to have my sisters in my wedding party on my wedding day. They fought me on every single decision when it came to my dress. Every one they chose looked too casual or was very inappropriate for a wedding. Think either a faux leather peplum dress from Guess or a casual Wilfred dress from Aritzia. I don't know what the heck those are, y'all, okay? I'm in pajama shorts. After I searched for weeks online and at stores, they finally agreed on one from Nordstrom, which I had to order and take care of. They fought me on any duties or helping with any sort of prep. They showed up for 4 hours the day before, argued on any placement of decorations, and took off after I begged everyone to do a short rehearsal, even though I told them I needed help. Keep in mind, they did not have to travel for the wedding. My husband and I arranged it, so we were the only ones who had to travel far. No bridal shower, no bachelorette party. They claimed they were too busy. A friend offered to throw one, and they told her no, they would plan one. They never did. 2 nights before the wedding, I told them I booked reservations for us and my mom at a local pub just to have a little something. I ended up having to cancel because they didn't want to. My mom enabled and justified a lot of their behavior, and she wonders why I feel like they were the favorite ones growing up. The day of, they did not help me at all to get ready, is what they're trying to say. My photographers were amazing, who did everything from help me finish my hair and makeup. They even ran out to get me new lashes because mine got wrecked, and they helped me get into my dress. And at the reception, they made a toast, which was so awkward. It was basically about who should have been the maid of honor and basically being all about them. I remember looking out and people's faces were just cringing. At the end, I just focused on having fun the rest of the night and ignoring them. Man, I have great sisters. Reading this, I'm sorry for you, but it just confirmed that mine are great. I'm so sorry. You could have borrowed mine. My sisters would never do this. Like, I'm so excited. My one sister got married back in April. If you follow me on social media, you know. And it was so much fun celebrating her. And I love my sisters. So it showed me, like, come mine, we're just gonna have so much fun. And I know that they adore me and they're just gonna, like, they're gonna do anything they can to help. Oh, I could cry. Let's hope I actually get engaged one day. Knock on wood. Anyways, those are some bridesmaidzillas. If you guys have your own stories, let me know. Also, another note on merch up here. Sassy merch, jocebedard.com. It is still going. Like I said, I actually got a special delivery a few days ago of something that is coming. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm out of here. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. I'll see you tomorrow.